What is up, children of the Commonwealth? It's Papa Jellybean. I am back. I'm back with another build. Today we're at County Crossing. Now, I enjoy building at County Crossing, so I kind of tried to go all out with this build and do something kind of a little bit different. So without further ado, we're going to take a look. So here we are. We're at the entrance. I'm just going to back up a little bit here. This is the entrance. So on either side, we have security offices. So like I said, I tried to do something a little different with my build this time. So here we have the security office. Now we're going to head over to the residential area before we get into the commercial buildings. So again, one of my typical not so small builds anymore. Kind of went overboard again. So here is the residential area. And as you can see, I did rows of townhouses. So I tried to design them just a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm trying to experiment with different kinds of materials. So you have your typical downstairs. Then upstairs you have some beds. You can see there's no cellars up here. You got your bathroom. And of course you got dog meat blocking the stairs. Come on, dog meat. So altogether there is a total of 16 residents. Now these mailboxes, I know they keep saying Nora, but with these mailboxes, what you will find is the settlers will come over to these mailboxes and they'll take out newspapers and actually sit there reading newspapers. Now when we get into the residential district, or pardon me, the commercial, now this is what I've done with the shops. Now, we're all familiar with me doing this build where I put the shop on one side and then the resident of the shopkeeper on the attached. This is what I've done. So I've really tried to do things a little bit different. Still have our typical shops and typical houses. I used renovated furniture a lot more this time, because I just wanted something different for the furniture. Now I do use a mod called Build and Scrap Beyond Borders. I'm going to leave a link in the description because I've heard from a few players that a lot of stuff when they do the blueprints is not showing up. And I believe that is why it's not showing up. So these are three of our stores. The fourth one is over here. And then right next to it we have the church. Now I use this church instead of the brown because I feel it's fit in a little bit better. And then of course we have the Drummond's Diner. Now what I did with the Drummond's Diner was instead of using the typical roof, I put in a glass roof. Just to kind of make it a little bit different. And then right next to it, we have the hospital. So it's still my typical hospital build. It's just I've used a different material, and I tried to do things a little bit different. Like I love these rounded corners. Oh, door slams in my face all the time. And then, of course, upstairs we have the 4 wards, and then I put in a little diner. I made the diner a little bit bigger this time. So I put a little bit... I didn't do 6 beds, I just did the 4 hospital beds right now. So it is the typical inside. And then when we come around here, we have the farm. I did put a barn in there. I did put cows in, but, well, everybody knows you put cows in, the darn things keep disappearing. So we have our water here. Then we have all our plants. And then, like I said, I set up all this for the Brahmin, but the Brahmin keep disappearing. And then if we go over here, we have my bar. The broken drum. You can't beat it. So now I changed things a little bit different. I put the stairs facing each other. We still have the typical bar downstairs with the pinball machines and the slot machines. But what I did up here instead of tables was I set up these couches. And of course I got the glass roof as usual. I don't think Dog Meat's old enough to be in the bar, but hey, he comes in the bar anyways. Oh, stuck in the chair. And then right next to it, we have the crafting hall. And in here you're going to find all the crafting needs. And then for you that like to collect armor and display it with all the fancy paint jobs, we have this little display area set up here. We have the robot workshop and we have the iBot workshop. So everything you could possibly need for your crafting is there. So it isn't a very big settlement. It looks big. And of course there's Cricket over there with in the trader's corner. So it's not a very big settlement. I'd say it's an average size. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone will love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, move your mouse a little to the right, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you so much for watching.